Imagine walking into your office one morning, coffee in hand, only to realize your boss is no longer a person, but a chatbot with a soothing digital voice and a knack for scheduling meetings at 7 a.m. sharp. It sounds like a scene from a futuristic movie, but for many workplaces, this is quickly becoming reality. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is no longer just a buzzword tossed around in tech conferences or the stuff of science fiction. It's here, it's real, and it's changing the way we work, faster than most of us ever expected. If you've ever felt a chill run down your spine as you watched an algorithm do in seconds what used to take you hours, you're not alone. The anxiety is real, and it's spreading across offices, coffee shops, and even remote workspaces around the globe. The question on everyone's mind, who's going to be replaced first by AI? The fresh-faced young workers just starting out, or the seasoned veterans who've seen it all? Let's set the scene. You're at your first internship, eager to impress, but the office assistant everyone relies on is named Alexa. She never takes a lunch break, never forgets a meeting, and can answer any question in milliseconds. Suddenly, you realize you're not just competing with your peers. You're up against a tireless digital coworker who doesn't even need coffee. Even your sacred coffee break isn't safe. Algorithms now decide when you get to step away from your desk, optimizing productivity down to the minute. Your phone pings, time for a 5-minute recharge. Welcome to the future, where even your downtime is managed by code. Alright, let's get real for a second. AI isn't just a cool feature in your favorite sci-fi movie anymore. It's not a distant threat lurking in the shadows. It's already here, woven into the fabric of our daily work lives. From the software that helps you organize your inbox, to the chatbots that answer customer questions at lightning speed, AI is everywhere, and it's only getting smarter. Think about it. AI is already writing emails that sound eerily like your boss, answering phones with perfect politeness, and handling customer service requests without ever losing its cool. It's the ultimate multitasker, never gets tired, and doesn't need a vacation. And yes, it's even coding apps. What used to take a team of developers weeks to build, AI can now prototype in a matter of hours. It's not just automating the simple stuff. It's starting to tackle the complex creative tasks too. But here's the twist that nobody saw coming. It's not just the new hires or the so-called low-skilled workers who should be worried. The AI revolution is coming for everyone, regardless of how many years you've spent climbing the corporate ladder. Young workers, this is your wake-up call. If you're just starting out in your career, you might think you're safe because you're tech-savvy, quick to learn, and comfortable with digital tools. But here's the catch. AI is designed to do exactly what you do, only faster, more accurately, and without ever needing a break. If your daily grind involves a lot of clicking, copying, and pasting, tasks that are repetitive and rule-based, AI can do it all in the blink of an eye. It doesn't get bored, it doesn't make mistakes, and it never asks for a raise. In fact, AI can automate entire workflows, from data entry to scheduling, and it does it for free. No sick days, no time off requests, no complaints about working late. It's the ultimate employee, at least from a manager's perspective. And let's be honest, AI doesn't care if it's Friday or Monday. It's always on, always ready, and never distracted by weekend plans. For young workers whose jobs are heavy on routine, the writing is on the wall. Adapt or risk being replaced. But before the more experienced crowd gets too comfortable, let's set the record straight. Boomers, Gen X, and anyone who's been in the workforce for decades, don't get too smug. Experience is a huge asset, but it's not a shield against change. If your idea of the cloud is still just a fluffy thing in the sky, or you think streaming is something that only happens in rivers, you might be in trouble. AI is moving fast, and it doesn't wait for anyone to catch up. The truth is, AI can analyze data, spot trends, and make decisions at a speed that no human can match. If you're not keeping up with the latest tech, you risk being left behind, no matter how many years of experience you have. So what do the experts say? Is it really about age, or is there something deeper going on? According to leading researchers and workplace consultants, the real dividing line isn't generational, it's about adaptability. The people who thrive in the age of AI are the ones who are willing to learn, experiment, and embrace new tools no matter how old they are. It's not about being the youngest or the oldest in the room. It's about being the most flexible, the most curious, and the most willing to change. The future belongs to the lifelong learners, the ones who see AI not as a threat, but as an opportunity to grow. Take Gen Z, for example. This generation grew up with smartphones, social media, and instant access to information. They're used to learning new apps on the fly, picking up digital skills at warp speed, and adapting to change without missing a beat. For them, reskilling is second nature. But don't count out the experienced workers just yet. They bring something to the table that AI can't replicate. People skills, emotional intelligence, and the wisdom that comes from years of navigating complex workplace dynamics. Robots might be great at crunching numbers, but they still struggle with empathy, negotiation, and creative problem solving. So who's really safe in the age of AI? The honest answer, nobody is completely safe if they refuse to adapt. The world of work is changing, and the only way to stay ahead is to keep learning, stay curious, and be willing to reinvent yourself over and over again. The fear of layoffs, job loss, and being replaced by a machine is real, but it doesn't have to be your reality. The key is to see AI as a tool, not a rival. The more you understand how to use it, the more valuable you become to your employer and to your own career. Stay curious. Read about new technologies, experiment with new software, and don't be afraid to ask questions. The people who succeed in the future will be the ones who never stop learning, no matter how much they already know. Embrace AI as your sidekick, not your enemy. Use it to automate the boring stuff, so you can focus on the creative, strategic, and human parts of your job. The more you work with AI, the more you'll realize it's not here to replace you. It's here to help you become even better at what you do. The real winners in the age of AI aren't defined by their birth year, but by their mindset. It's not Gen Z versus boomers. It's the flexible versus the fossilized. The people who are willing to change, learn, and grow will always have a place in the workforce, no matter how advanced the technology becomes. So what do you think? Will AI take your job next, or will you rise to the challenge and become irreplaceable? Drop a comment below, share your thoughts, and let's start a conversation about the future of work. And don't forget to hit like and smash that subscribe button for more insights on how to thrive in the digital age. Remember, the robots are watching, but so are the opportunities. The future is what you make of it. Stay curious, stay flexible, and you'll be ready for whatever comes next.